and welcome to Doing More. I'm Erica Cardenas. Today we're here at the Foster Alliance, an organization that makes it easier for families to open their homes and their hearts to children in foster care. A safe haven where every child and foster parent wins. Foster parenting plays a crucial role in providing stability, hope, and healing for children who are navigating the foster care system. Each with a unique story shaped by challenges and resilience, foster parents and supporting organizations provide not just essentials like clothing and school supplies, but also emotional support, mentorship, and a sense of belonging. These efforts highlight the immense power of community and the collective ability to turn adversity into opportunity. As the Foster Alliance strives to provide essential items for foster children and parents, they also understand the importance of community and partnerships. Take a look.
The Foster Alliance has been around for 26 years. Initially kind of started out as a mission to just serve kids. About a little over a decade ago, we decided we were going to focus on, in particular, serving kids in the foster community. So for us, that means foster, kinship, and guardianship. In particular, we have our Basic Essentials program, our Birthday Dreams program, and our LSI program. Our Basic Essentials program is really focused on those items that these kids need, the basic essentials, right? So it's beds, it's cribs, it's clothing, it's hygiene, it's shoes.
Look, this is the nose, this is the eye.
Birthday Dreams program, that was born out of hearing stories about kids in the foster community who had never celebrated a birthday before. And so out of that came this Birthday Dreams program. We have the opportunity then to create these birthday bags built specifically for that kiddo and his or her or their likes. And then our LSI program is our license and safety items. And that program is focused on helping those families or those individuals who would say, we want to open our home to these kids who need a loving, safe home, and we want to become licensed foster parents.
With the Foster Alliance, we have been able to take some of that stress and some of that worry away by taking something off of our list, which would be like a bed. We don't have to worry about getting a bed anywhere else. We don't have to worry shelling out $200 to get a bed. And so things like that have helped us immensely with just the starting of having that child in your home.
Within the state of Arizona, there are about 9,000 kiddos within the state foster system. That does not include an estimated 3,000 to 4,000 within the tribal nations throughout the state. So anywhere from probably 12,000 to 13,000 kiddos within just the state of Arizona within the foster community.
For foster parents, there's a lot of things that are required of us as soon as we receive a child. It takes time to gather these items, and I know that they will be able to use these items appropriately to distribute to as many families as possible, especially those who are receiving their kids for the first time.
The challenge of that has been, how do we keep our shelves full? Well, honestly, we can't make it happen without you. We need you and your help and your support to join us in this mission. This isn't hand-me-down stuff. This is brand new clothing, because we've committed to say they deserve more than just enough. They deserve the best.
The Foster Alliance is an organization that strives to ensure that every child and parent on their foster journey not only feels supported, but also has the chance to thrive by providing essentials like socks, shoes, and even birthday gifts. To be part of such an inspiring organization, visit thefosteralliance.org. What a great way of building our foster communities. Stay with us as we explore the important work the Foster Alliance does to ensure every foster journey is filled with hope and support. Welcome back to Doing More. We're here at the Foster Alliance, an organization that assures that every foster family feels loved and supported throughout their journey by providing essential items and resources so that every child and foster parent wins. The Foster Alliance is the largest provider of essential resources for children in foster care across Arizona and beyond. By distributing millions of dollars worth of critical items such as brand new beds, cribs, shoes, clothing, diapers, pull-ups, and wipes, the Foster Alliance makes an immeasurable impact. Plus, the Foster Alliance helps parents become licensed foster parents by providing required safety items. For more information, head over to their website. We joined Central Arizona Shelter Services to celebrate the grand opening of The Haven, a new shelter dedicated to supporting unhoused seniors in Phoenix, Arizona. Such a great story. Take a look.
Today we are celebrating the grand opening of this facility called the Senior Haven. It is a shelter that serves people who are 55 years and older and are also experiencing homelessness. We've got 130 individual units so people can go and have privacy in this space. It's not a congregate, large barrack style shelter. And so we're just celebrating. It's been years to come, and here we are to get it kicked off today.
The Haven, this building will change lives. It will save lives.
Senior population is the fastest growing population among homeless. It's just too expensive. People are getting priced out of their apartments. You know, seniors on fixed incomes, you know, aren't able to afford to stay in their homes. So it's a huge issue. So this is the first senior only facility in the country dedicated to the needs of seniors. So it's a step in the right direction, which is having shelters that are focused on specific populations so that they can provide the best experience for them. So yeah, it's an amazing opportunity for the whole community to kind of step forward.
For them to be able to experience the idea of having respect, of having a place that they can call home, that they can get their dignity back, that they can feel like this is my space, and from this space I can grow and go back into the community, and to get 170 people to do that all over again, I think it's pretty amazing and phenomenal that we'll be able to provide that for them.
This is a bless from God, what I got, you know. Because I don't have a place to stay, to go, and nothing, you know. So I'm very happy to be here, and they help me a lot. I just feel like I've been blessed from the Lord.
Calm, peaceful place where they can stay with privacy, dignity, and people that are there to support them and help them move from homelessness into permanent housing.
From our inception, we have been an agency that focuses on providing services to people who are experiencing homelessness. Well, unfortunately, homelessness is on the rise here in the Valley, and in fact, it's on the rise across the country. So CAS's mission is more important now than it ever was to continue to advance these solutions to end homelessness.
The mission of Central Arizona Shelter Services, CAS, is to prevent and end homelessness among individuals and families while advancing compassionate community solutions. As the largest provider of homeless shelter and support services in Arizona, CAS is dedicated to making a lasting impact. Join the fight against homelessness and help change lives by becoming part of the CAS team. Visit casaz.org to learn more. Check out how Cox employees and community leaders supported the American Red Cross Sound the Alarm, Save a Life event, a mission to install 1,000 free smoke alarms in the city of Tolleson, Arizona. Check it out.
Today we're hosting our National Sound the Alarm event in the city of Tolleson, where we're going to be knocking on doors and installing free smoke alarms for the residents here. One of the sobering statistics that we know is that lives are claimed 7 times a day across the country with families who don't have smoke alarms, and we know that smoke alarms can reduce that risk by half. And so we're here to make this community much more resilient and much more safer in partnership with all of our great organizations. Well, our goal is to install 1,000 smoke alarms, and we've got over 100 volunteers to help us do that. So we have lots of volunteers from all different facets and different organizations in the community. Our mission is to prevent and alleviate human suffering in the face of emergencies, and home fires is our most common disaster across the country and here in our region as well. We know that installing free smoke alarms and in the community is a life-saving mission, and so that's why we do this every single year, and we do this all across the state of Arizona and New Mexico. We rolled out a strategic plan called the Community Resilience Collaborations, where we align the needs of the community to make sure that they are safer, that they're healthier, and that they have the resources to be more resilient in the face of emergencies like extreme heat, home fires, and any other disasters that may face the community. And that's why we're here. volunteerism is one of the most powerful things you can do to help your community become more resilient. In fact, there are many studies that show that the number one indicator of a resilient community is how well you know your neighbor. And so bringing all of these organizations who have wonderful volunteers who are willing to sacrifice a Saturday morning for their neighbor is really powerful, and that's the impact we're hoping to create today.
Can you imagine losing everything you own, having nowhere to go? So that's why we're out there doing this. We hope that everybody thinks about fire safety, and we really hope that everybody has a working smoke detector in their home. And nothing better than to realize that we might save some lives today.
I was 14 years old and our house caught on fire. We did not have a smoke detector. That was my first run-in with the Red Cross. We were devastated because everything, our heirlooms, all our pictures, our baby pictures, and I remember Red Cross coming out and giving us blankets, things like that. I think that something so trivial of having the alarm and we don't think about it or we get annoyed with that beeping could save your life, save your family's lives. And Arizona Complete Health believes in changing the lives of people, one person at a time, throughout communities. And this is a perfect way, like we're gonna go into houses and we're gonna make that difference. I believe that everybody in the state of Arizona needs to have a smoke detector. So we are gonna be on board with that, especially, you know, how they're picking areas that tend to have more fires. Yeah, definitely, Arizona Complete Health will be behind Red Cross.
You can find more information about our work or even get a free smoke alarm yourself by setting up an appointment at redcross.org/AZNM.
What a great way of doing more. Don't go away, we'll be right back. Welcome back to Doing More. We're here at the Foster Alliance, an incredible organization that offers a wide range of essentials to both foster children and their families. Joining me now is Jamie Carlson, Director of Corporate Relations, and she's going to talk to us a little bit more about community support. Jamie, it's so important for the community and volunteers and donors to get involved with the organization. Talk to us a little bit more about how that helps you guys here at the Foster Alliance.
Yes, well, thank you, Erica, for being here. We're so thrilled to have you. You really hit the nail on the head. So our organization is only possible with the support of our community. So as we continue to grow and reach more children in foster care, that is only possible with the support of volunteers, donors, and corporate sponsors that make it happen. And the reason it's so important is because there is such a need within our community. Right now, there are over 12,000 children between state and tribal care throughout the state of Arizona, and we're proud to have reached over 8,600 of them, and we can't do it alone.
Exactly. So your organization definitely serves families statewide, and you recently just opened a Flagstaff location, right? Talk to us a little bit more about that.
Yes. So as I just shared that number, we nearly tripled from the year before, and we've been able to do that with the support of our generous community, instilling 2 mobile units that allow us to take our services statewide, and then again open that northern location up in Flagstaff to better serve the area of the families that are traveling in and reach more of those tribal nations and those families that are in need within the rural community.
Wow, that is so awesome. Now we're standing in a really special room right now. Talk to us a little bit more about this program.
This is my favorite room here. So behind us, this is where the magic happens, specifically in relation to birthdays. So when we really got within the foster space, we found that there are too many children out there who had never celebrated a birthday, which is heartbreaking for so many reasons. So back here, you're going to see birthday bags that are handmade from volunteers, equipped with a handmade birthday card. They're also filled with toys gifted especially for them. So everything from Squishmallows to books to our most requested items, bicycles. We're able to fulfill about 300 to 400 birthday wishes a month.
Yay, that is so cool. I love that. Now let's go back to community support for a little bit. How can people in the community, whether that's volunteers, donors, how can they get involved?
There's a lot of different ways to get involved between time, talent, and treasure. For those that want to volunteer, both on-site, remotely, donate, or even fulfill a Squishmallow or a need off of our Amazon wish list, they can visit us at thefosteralliance.org. And I would be remiss, Erica, if I didn't say that we are also eligible for the Arizona tax credit. So any monetary contribution, donors are eligible for dollar tax credit off their state taxes.
Absolutely. Well, you heard it from Jamie. That's how you can get involved with the Foster Alliance. For more information on the Foster Alliance and how you can get involved, head over to the website on your screen. Jamie, thank you so much for being with us. And thank you for all of the incredible work you do in the community.
Our pleasure. Thanks, Erica.
So grateful for Jamie and all that the Foster Alliance does. We also traveled to the City of Surprise in Arizona, where they celebrated their 9th annual Martin Luther King Jr. Day of Celebration and Service. Take a look.
I have a dream. My 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
Today is the 9th annual Day of Celebration and Service for Dr. Martin Luther King. And the community comes together to enjoy a program. We had breakfast, and then volunteers will do service projects. This year's theme is a quote from Dr. King's sermon, "Everybody can be great because everybody can serve." And it really goes to the heart of greatness and not dwelling on our achievements, but rather a heart of service to the community and to others.
A bunch of energy, people coming together, being inspired, I think, by Dr. King's words, and just really trying to drive home our sense of service, our community, and just being here in Surprise, working together. Susan Casper was here as the MC of the entire event. She did an incredible job, and she brought the energy, just working with everybody, and just a true professional. So we're thankful to have her out here to help us celebrate.
The words from his famous "I Have a Dream" speech was celebrated by millions around the globe. But Dr. King didn't dwell on these accomplishments. Instead, he focused on the deeper purpose behind his mission, and that was service.
For me, what makes this event so special is that it's not only a celebration, it's a day of service. So when you leave here, you're already inspired from the amazing performances and the poems that you've heard and the songs that were sang, but then you take that energy into the community and you give back.
We represent kind of a literal kind of representation of imagery of a diverse group of people coming together for a good cause.
We want to live a life of reflection and honor Dr. King's legacy. In addition, we want our community members to live a lifestyle of service. So the service projects you see behind me today are not only an opportunity for people to serve today, but we encourage people to live a life of service towards another and for the betterment of our community.
Partnerships for the City of Surprise are just absolutely important. Nonprofits and really Cox Communication as well. We all just come together and really support the community. And they're really one of the big contributing members to this entire event.
My hope is that we continue to be drum majors for justice, equality, and peace.
Neighbors helping neighbors. Woo!
We'll be back with more and doing more after this. Welcome back to Doing More. We're here at the Foster Alliance Resource Center, where families are provided free bedding, mattresses, and bed frames to ensure that every child has a safe, warm bed they can call their own. Our final stop was in Nevada, where Clark County Foster Services brought smiles, joy, and holiday cheer to foster children and their families by sharing gifts and creating memorable moments. Take a look.
At any given time, we have over 3,000 children in foster care waiting for a good quality foster home. And what we're looking for is telling the community that we are in a state of a critical need for foster parents to come forward. We have under 500 homes to house over 3,000 children. And so we're on a mission to spread awareness in our community about the needs for foster parents in the area. So in order to become a foster parent, you basically would start your journey at one of our foster care information sessions. We have them all over the valley. We're trying to get into every corner of the community so that we can make sure that people can get to our information sessions. It's about an hour of information. It really tells our families and individuals all about how to become a foster parent. It's really a quick informational session. Once families say yes, what happens is we connect them with training that will really enable them to care for our children in the best way possible, help them heal and recover. And that process can be anywhere from 8 to 12 weeks. During that process, we're getting to know the families, they're getting to know the agency, and we work together to make sure that we have safe and healthy homes for our kids. We know that it takes a village, and so there are other ways to step forward for our kids. You could raise awareness in the community, tell others about the need for foster homes. In addition to that, you could consider volunteering your time or donating your time to Peggy's Attic, which is a place where we are able to accept donated goods for families and give those out to foster families that have said yes to our kids. What we hope with volunteering and or sponsoring is that we can kind of introduce families and individuals to foster care in general, and we find that oftentimes our volunteers, after they've helped us with, like I said, the beginning stages of Give Joy or volunteering or donating at any time, they actually, maybe consider becoming a foster parent. Our volunteers make all the difference. No matter if the donation is big or small, if it's volunteering time or goods, we could not do it without them. And so we are so grateful to have all of our volunteers come together to help make this event amazing for our kids.
Get involved. It is literally the most beautiful thing. Like, this is my favorite thing ever. I do all the wish lists, I donate, and then I come here, we help decorate, we get to see the children, you get to see their faces light up with Santa, and I love it. And I will continue to do it, and we will grow it bigger and bigger every year.
We have an amazing website called clarkcountyfostercare.com where you can find all the links to ways to connect with us through foster care. You can click on an information session, you can click on how to become a volunteer, how to donate time, how to donate goods. You can also click on a link to become a proud partner with Clark County Foster Care.
And we want you guys to know, children belong in homes with families where they can get that safe, loving, secure environment, a lot of one-on-one interaction, and you can be that safe place for our children.
From providing essential resources to creating a community of care, the Foster Alliance is truly making a difference. Together, we can transform lives by fostering hope, extending help, and building a foundation where every child and foster parent wins. As we wrap up our visit here at the Foster Alliance, we're inspired by the incredible work this organization does to support foster children and their families. A heartfelt thank you to the staff and volunteers who work so very hard to ensure every foster child and family feels valued and loved. I'm Erica Cardenas. Thanks so much for joining me, and see you on the next Doing More!